793-7425. Remember, no oversized coolers, no glass bottles allowed. For all your hardware, building materials, auto parts, small tool rentals, pets and pet supplies, gravel and sand now available. Don't forget PowerMaster, Optima Vart and Megastar batteries starting from $488. It's all at Johnny Q, number 15 Arpita Avenue, Woodbrook, and our new Johnny Q Superstore in Lowlands Mall, Tobago off Claude Noel Highway. Just call 63 Tools. Join Pastor Kelvin Harry Narayan and friends for the Way the Truth the Life radio program, Radio Ministry, a Church of Life ministry live on the street, 909 FM every Sunday from 6:05 p.m. to 7 p.m. For further information, you can contact 686-3845 or 349-5178 or 342-7303. Tune into the street 909 FM every Thursday from 10:05 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. for the program Straight and Narrow, The Way of Life. The Health Store being brought to you by Mrs. Arlene Collins Mohammed. For more information, check us out on Facebook or Instagram at Straight and Narrow, or visit our website at www.opulence.com/Arlene for Life. You can also call or WhatsApp us at 309-4697 or 620-9379. Yes, Dominic.
Yes, sir.
So I have the clip. This one.
Can't get away from work at all, my Lord. Hey. Sorry. There were too many hands.
Yes, so. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yes. Let me see. Nice. So go ahead and play the clip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm sure the Prime Minister cannot inaccurately, ever again, inaccurately say that all Tobago contributes is 200 and something million.
Ever.
Moreover, Madam Presiding Officer, annual revenues collected in Tobago averaged 226 million or 226.4 million for the period 2015 to 2020, roughly 10% of Tobago's actual allocation from the central government for that period.
Right.
So, first part, Prime Minister inaccurately said that the contribution of the Tobago is 200 and something million. A few moments later, by the presiding officer, the contribution to the 200 and something. You realize he paused, right, Bruce? Like, but wait now. Wait now. Okay. Did I just do that? Okay.
For total foot and mouth syndrome, you know.
Just play it one more time before.
Yeah, gladly. Gladly.
That deserves an encore.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah, man.
I'm sure the Prime Minister cannot inaccurately, ever again, inaccurately say that all Tobago contributes is 200 and something million.
Ever.
Moreover, Madam Presiding Officer, annual revenues collected in Tobago averaged 226 million or 226.4 million for the period 2015 to 2020, roughly 10% of Tobago's actual allocation from the central government for that period.
wait now. Million has seen it? Nah, that can't be right. It's supposed to be billion. Shucks. I'd make sure and add the 0.4.
Yeah. That make a big difference. That make a big difference. Hey. Listen to me. You see when you feel, you know, and you don't want nobody teach you nothing, because you know everything, these things will happen. And it will continue to happen.
Yes.
Don't take no advice from nobody, because you've been in this for how much donkey years, so you know. We're pausing for, you make it worse by pausing.
Correct.
See the man, watch me. Oh boy.
Things that probably went through Pali mind at that time. Just like, oh God, ground just open up on Solomon right now.
Yeah.
Something, I need a distraction. Something, Watson, help me.
But your boy keep your head down.
Yeah. He said, don't worry, nobody listening. Go ahead. Nobody listening. Nobody was listening? Is he? They catch you by Pali.
Yeah, because no, you're supposed to read your things.
Yes.
You're supposed to read your things.
Correct.
Because you know saying it cannot be said that all the contribution is only. It cannot be said.
Cannot be said.
A few moments later.
Ever again. And the person next to him. Never.
Yeah.
And who said?
He ain't gonna read it neither.
Yeah. Yeah, it could never. Right. A few minutes later, who says it? Not Dr. Ron. Out of thine own mouth, Fali. I wonder what I shoot you this way. How that is?
Boy.
How that shoot is?
Notice to put your own foot in your mouth, boy?
Yeah. Oh gosh.
He gonna be under some pressure. He gonna be under some pressure after that.
Yes.
Somebody, he and somebody gonna fall out for that.
Yeah.
He and somebody gonna fall out for that.
Whoever is the PNM person who did that, well done. We need more of that on social media. Right? That's what we need more. I've been asking, we need some of that. You understand? Yeah. Fali, boy, Fali. Yeah.
Me being a supporter, I would have been so ashamed.
Yes.
Because I and all might have jump out my whole self and ball. Yes, never say that. Never.
Yeah.
Remember, Fali, you saying that?
Where do you say that, Bruce? But where the man who was where Bruce?
Bruce walks out. Lord Father, guys, the line's open 342-0081 and 466-5391. Let's see. Caller, good morning.
Dominic, you are good killing me this morning. Oh, look at Squealer making that bubble of himself and snowball on the ball in never. After you realize it's the same figure and hear snowball talk anything again. Look killing me. Look really killing me this morning. Dominic, you could play that again for me. I ain't got a one at all. Oh, I ain't got a one yet. Send that for me. Later.
Yeah. Why? I don't. Serious foot and mouth syndrome, you know?
Yeah.
That's a serious piece of foot and mouth.
Back for 80.4. So when they say, you say, well, the Prime Minister said 200 million, but it was 226.4 he devoted.
Yeah. Caller, good morning.
Yeah, morning, Bruce and Dominic.
Morning.
That one, they come good with that one. Because that is basically on facts, actual events. The man said that, and he denied when Dr. Oli said it, because when Dr. Oli was telling us that it was on a sober note and explaining people with the facts and the things there. Dominic, but imagine You and your boss, the managing director, sit down in a board meeting with the chairman and thing there. And you get up and you make an error like that. I could see it, the chairman telling the managing director, get rid of that fella.
Yeah.
If we get fired instantly, you know. These are serious matters, you know. This man has shown his incompetence, you know. And again, we'll continue to see him stumbling and bumbling all over the place. It reminds me of on those posts that you're seeing now, they're asking for the DPP to leave the UNC. Because that thing with Asian Steve. But if the DPP, only blaming the DPP for something that happened, first of all, Kamala Prasad-Bissessar and A.G. Anand removed the team of lawyers who are successfully winning Asian Steve left, right, and center. And the first set of lawyers that they appointed lose. And the judge realized, hey, only make a real ABC mistake here, so I'm putting aside a date to call it for the appeal.
Yes.
AG told us, no, we'll try them here. And today we have that. So we dealing with something started by Kamala Prasad-Bissessar. She still there. Nobody never even asked she a question. She don't have to leave. She got revoted back into the position as opposition leader and leader of the UNC in her own party. And she accounts for nothing. She thinks, but yeah, well, she come back to be prime minister. She wants to be prime minister again. But all they're asking for Attorney General to leave a thing there. And in the meantime, 2 decades of Asian Steve, we have to be dealing with these people and them who have to be, you know, have to go to court to clear their names on crimes committed against this country. All they feel the UNC easy. All they really feel the UNC easy. Thank you.
Father. 342008146653991. Guys. Father. Caller, good morning.
Bruce, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Dominic, good morning.
Morning, sir. How was your flight?
With the cancel my flight,
Oh, shucks.
they ain't ready for me to leave yet.
Oh, okay. All right.
They want me to keep all the company. I know they miss me, no. They want to say, how I ain't called for the morning yet.
Well, I figured you had jet lag.
Hey, Dominic,
Yes, sir.
I have a question for you all. For you all. My question is, from 2010 to 2015, how much people from the PNM, the UNC took and give them big position in their government? How much? I will leave it there for now. I'm listening.
I will leave that one there for now.
Caller, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
I hardly hear any voice so grim. Hello?
You hear me now?
No boy, you're coming through real low.
You hear me now?
Go ahead, let me see.
Right. Mr. Fahmy, listen. I want to make a policy.
You hear him, Dominic?
You
Yeah.
hear me?
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Sogrim. What's the...
So, Ali Augustine,
Mm-hmm.
I was going to call in and tell me if he was a primary school teacher, a secondary school teacher, if he graduated from university, because I know he knows no mathematics. He and what he knows no mathematics. And Mr. Barnes James, I think he has some post in the assembly, in the finance department, if you ever last year in here. Dominic, you have some, so we're going to call in and verify if that is true. But one thing I want to say, they have no class. They have no class. And you see as a share, they know no figures. Just check them out good. Check out the horns, Dominic. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Caller, good morning. Hello.
Hello?
Hello, caller.
I am Ashley, Bruce Wayne and Dominic.
Morning.
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 I am so sorry for the feedback. Right. Thanks for getting me again. I don't know if you all had listened to Mr. Mitchell in Grenada who had lost the election. He said that his opposition party would work with the government, right, to make a better Grenada. Imagine that, right? And that had me wondering, like this is the only country where the opposition is only here to oppose, right? Now, on the business with Ish and Ferguson, they make sure they put everything in place, and they never tried them. They bring in 34, and they just make sure it died. But I'm glad, no, as Jenny had mentioned, I just hope that our taxpayers mustn't pay nobody no big money for wrong charge. I want the DPP to fix that and start it all over again. Now I hope that this time it can take 50 years, right? Because you see, our judiciary here, well, I wouldn't say it's a joke, but I mean, it is close to being a joke. All right, but I wouldn't say it's a joke. All right, and this UNC party, most Trinidadians, we do remember, but they see me, I do forget. If you add up all the wrong things that they did, it's plenty. Nobody cannot even count, because when Rambachan was Minister of Works, and the young Indian girl, I forget her name, who was under him, saw something ratchetty going on up in the east with some big work. And she went to Kamala. Kamala gave it back to him, and they run her like a dog. Well, I don't know if they call that corruption. You know. But, and one more thing, I only hope people don't forget how she called us African slave names. That is a serious matter. Eh? And one more thing, brothers. If Dr. Rowley won a platform and he had called Cecilia a camel, all the media would have it headline, all the papers would have it headline. She called him a donkey, some kind of line, a donkey, and that is under the carpet. It's so sad. Nobody, she would never apologize for that, but if he had said that the whole woman arms were asking to apologize. Have a nice morning, my friend. Watch your weather and wish you sleep. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Three 4200814665391. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce. Morning, Dominic.
Morning.
I was saying this would have been the last try. You know, the fellow who told the minority leader that he's not in his class, all the minority leader was to ask him, show me a friend and I will tell you who you are. And they look out and get his answer from that. Concerning the storm, all who criticize and say the government inform them too early and to tell them what to do and what not. You see, they can't take truth anymore. All they want lies and propaganda. The government did the work as a responsible government to protect us from the storm. So we were able to know what to do. They are criticizing him for that. Right? What they wanted, they want to say the government is responsible for them. So when the house roof blow off or the river take whatever it is, the government responsible, so they would have to give them back the money for whatever they lost and all of that. So, concerning the COVID announcement, now sometime in Tobago section, they would say, well, okay, we have 4 persons died, and or how many in hospital, and they will say those in hospital, 7 were vaccinated and 2 were not, and all of that. So, but when the deaths come, they will just say, well, they had 3 deaths. And it's the first time I hear they said Tobago has 1 death and they were fully vaccinated. I figure they're sending an underlying message to people, and they have to be careful who they're talking to, because everybody not stupid like them. Okay? And they could tell you something and you can read between the lines. Okay? So I want some of them to know when they are saying and reporting things, let them know who they are talking to, not people like themselves. Okay, then bye.
Thank you, Madam. Caller, good morning.
Hello, good morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
Okay, I just want to say Jenny was so right this morning there, but you know, fellas like Rosie and I would call them, they're geriatric, and they should really put aside, and she forgot to mention one is a dinosaur. I wouldn't call his name though, but those guys who called in and who has to go away and didn't go away. I studied Dr. Rowley. What is he studying to do is to try to get a place for himself instead of begging relatives to come and stay by them, and when they're ready for you, they would call you or this kind of thing. I mean, try and get a place. That's what a man works his life for, to get a comfortable place to live so nobody can't be begging and lodging by relatives. Okay, I'll leave it there. Thank you, sir.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Morning, Bruce. I mean, Mr. Dominic. Morning.
Morning.
Well, first I want to say to Mr. Augustine, he who knows and knows that he knows is wise. So stop going guessing and reading and all these kind of things. You know, and you know that you know, you are wise. Right? And putting into the decision yesterday, I wanted to ask a question. I'm putting it to Mr. Romain. Since it is a kind of, how to put it over, it is not human like to try people after how much years, 20-something years, because they commit murder by pen. So I want to know if they will consider the people who commit murder otherwise waiting for 20-something years for the trial, or who have been going through trial for 20-something years also, if they will consider that. That's a question to Dominic, where the DPP made his decision, if they will consider ruling on that too. Because the fellas commit the crime by pen, murder by pen. So the other who commit murder otherwise, if they will get the same consideration. Yeah, Bruce, thanks.
Yeah, man. Take care. Oh, yes, Father.
Something to look into.
Hey, one more phone calls. What's going on? 342-00814665391. Caller, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Dominic and Bruce Wade.
Morning, my dear.
How are you there today?
We good.
I too myself. I want to speak about the Cedar people. Everywhere you go, where they tell you go to the drugstore to get your medicine, they don't have it, come back next 2 weeks and all kind of thing. But anyhow, I had to go down in the health center down El Chico next month. So I will inquire about what it is going on there. And the next thing they tell you, when you have to go to get your blood test, since last year, they give me my appointment. Every time I go, they ain't doing no blood test. I don't know if it's due to pandemic or whatever it is. I will find out, and I will come and tell Mr. Dial Singh on the station what it is going on with these people. He said the health center open back out, so I don't know what it is. I will find out and I will ask a question. You hear, darling?
Yes.
And good morning to the title. Everybody, Sharon, Mommy Sauce, Shak Lady, Mano, everybody stay safe. You hear? And you have to pray a lot. Because what happened to we day before yesterday, it was real frightening. Yeah? But I pray, and I say, Father Lord, blow that in our next direction. So me please. You hear what I'm telling you, boy? When I hear they say it God in our next direction, I'll say, Lord Father, you answer my prayer. You hear? So everybody pray, and pray. Because we don't know what again coming. It ain't done yet. You hear? All right, Dominic and Bruce Wayne, we'll have a blessed day. And everybody, good morning, and have a blessed day. Right? Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello, good morning.
Uncle Bruce again.
Yeah, man.
You see, this is what I tell them Tobago people. How the chief secretary could tell the minority leader he do have class like him. What class does Fali have? What class does he have? Wasn't you because of his charges that he has against his name? In order to get them to get into, they say give Fali the chief secretary. Let he be the chief secretary. Fali teaching Speyside Secondary School. What class does he have, better than Kelvon, a young man like him? What class Kelvon married long time ago? You understand? Is Fali married just before he become, or right after he become the chief secretary? So what class is he talking about? You see, this is the disrespect, that they have. And I've been hearing that all the secretaries, very, very disrespectful and out of place to people, And if they know that you're opposite to them, man, they talk to you like if, you are the biggest dog on the street without an owner. And this is the behavior. As the chief secretary, this is what you're going to tell your minority leader, that no class. And Uncle Dominic, Barnes James is not the brother, One of the brothers say they have no relation. They have name, same name, but no relation. And Barnes not dealing with Fali again too much, it seems, because he did make a live saying, somebody tell you something about Fali, who they make them vote for and whatever, and all they calling Fali and all sorts of something going on, and Fali not answering. But Mr. Augustine, let me tell you something. Long live the king, but it's how long the king could live. You happen to get a position that you didn't even must be deserve. Behave yourself. This is Little Tobago. Little Tobago. Behave yourself and do what is right, and don't follow stupidness and follow your leader. Walking up and down and talking rubbish. You might not share the same thing that he shares. Only be careful what you all are doing. Okay.
To the rise. Caller, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing this morning?
Good. I'm doing good.
You're doing good?
Yes, I'm going to school.
You're going to school?
Yes.
All right, that's nice.
Yes.
Good morning.
Morning.
My granddaughter always hear me listening to. She said she wants to speak. I said, what do you want to say? She said, I want to say good morning to Uncle Bruce and Uncle Dominic. I said, okay. So there she is saying it. Say it again.
Nice.
Say morning again.
Morning.
Morning.
God bless you.
God bless you too.
Bye-bye. Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce. Morning, Dominic.
Morning, sir.
Yeah, man. What's up? And to the listeners, you see why we had to watch remote when we on the radio and be tactful, you know, and choose your words wise and make your subject a great because they're listening. Okay, Dominic, I just have a quick one for you, bro. I'm talking in code here. I find anything that we know, Dr. Rowley, right now, or the government, I find he should get rid of it. Yes, Solia. I find he should get rid of it. If you understand, regardless. So, you know, what office. I want to say good morning to Brother Faris Alwari at the same time. Right? I just said another good morning to Mr. Faris Alwari, the Honorable Minister. Yeah, back to what I was saying. Dr. Rowley should get rid of what is looking like PNM. And listen, it's about a current issue that I can't digest really, you know, Dominic. Right? So Dr. Rowley, if there's anything that we need done, right? Get rid of it, eh? Thank you very much. Because we wondering if the Senate and where the Senate from. You understand? Because they're looking like how we just do things now. I know how we just rule. You don't blunder like that. Have a nice day, Dominic. Thanks. I hope you catch my message.
Yes, sir.
Caller, good morning.
Dominic and Bruce, morning.
Morning.
You remember the New Testament in front of Pilate, they say, who all you want? With a loud voice, give me Barabbas. Well, they get Farley are gone. All right.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, Father, well, yes. Guys, call us up, although we're getting ready to leave in a bit. Caller, good morning.
I'll be very brief. Bruce and Dominic.
Yes,
sir. A few callers ago. Farry was a teacher, right? Well, that is the class he had. The class he used to teach. But other than that, no class at all.
Hey, Father, we saw. Caller, good morning.
I just wanted to make something clear. When I say good morning to Mr. Faris Alwari, he could run two ministries. He have ministers that could run 2 and 3 ministries because they're bright. They don't make stupid mistake, right? Paul Nimbert is one, and Miss Brother Faris Alwari is one. I just want to let her understand what I'm talking about, right? He can run about.
Boy, you get cut off.
Understood, sir.
Caller, good morning.
Bruce,
Oui.
me again. I'm not even getting time to say hello to anybody else. A man asked Dominic a question of how many people the UNC employ from the PNM between 2010 and 2015. I sure they didn't employ a man from Canada, Grenada, St. Vincent, Barbados. They employ a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. This is how PNM government works. You use the people who belong to Trinidad and Tobago, and if you didn't get the skill, then you take from outside. So I don't know what you're talking, what you feel. They should not employ anybody from PNM. They should just people from UNC. Is that just saying these people that don't understand how people think? We are not stupid. The people they employ, they belong to here. And the lands that they were going to work, they belong to here to work the lands. Okay. Let them try and know what they're saying when you see they come here. No? Let them know. The others disturb me the way they think I thinking like them. Me no fool. Okay then, bye.
342-0081-466-5391. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Bruce.
Hey, morning, my brother.
And Mr. Dominic. Welcome. Good morning, TNT. Hey, Dominic, you remember that building what we were looking for down in the back of Barrett area down where they said it's included rent?
Yes, that we pay 53 million in rent for, sir. Yes.
And we never find, but no police investigate that, boy.
Nah.
But I have a next building to rest on here, you know. A football bureau under that same UNC. They used to rent a double-decker house on St. John Road, they head up below St. Benedict, you know. We used to rent it up there, you know. But we don't know who rented for, who used to go there. I read that in the papers, you know. And I want the media to find out that from the leaders of that UNC party.
Right.
Yes. Who used to use that building to the head of St. John Road going up to Mount St. Benedict up there. Aye. I didn't forget it. Have a nice morning, fellas.
Yeah, man, bless.
You too.
Caller, good morning.
Bruce.
Morning.
Dominic.
Sir.
Dominic.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Rowley, come and pick up a bag of reject from the UNC and give them big position in the government. Dominic, it's PNM people that is voting against Dr. Rowley. It's PNM people that is voting against Dr. Rowley. Look what happened in Tobago, Dominic. Look what happened in Tobago. The people say they don't want gypsy. Dr. Rowley would have forced gypsy down the people Chotam in South. They lost the election. And then come and tell me the enemy of my friend is my friend. If gypsy was talking about Dominic, he lost the East-West corridor, Dominic. The East-West corridor in the hands of the UNC. It's PNM people voted against Dr. Rowley. Only can't see that. I have to read and spell everything for all you. Dominic, I will leave it here.
Oh, Lord.
I'm like your boy getting vexed, man. Can't get vexed, man.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't reference one person, UNC person, and say that Dr. Rowley put a whole set of UNC rejects and so on. I mean, Mr. Manning, who leave it there is very fond of, would have recruited several UNC persons when he was formulating the Vision 2020 document. It wasn't just PNM people alone. He had the likes of Botiwari and some others as well who would have made a contribution to that document. You see, the PNM's philosophy is different. We recognize that the skill set that is needed to run the country doesn't only reside in the PNM, and it ought not necessarily to reject persons simply because of their political leanings. If they have a contribution to make as citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, then and you can use their services and they are willing to offer same, and nothing wrong with that. But the UNC way is because when Dr. Rowley would approach Botiwari and I think Basan Barrett for them to make a contribution to the economic recovery plan post-COVID. Remember, Botiwari, the UNC, I think Kamlan, they had told him he can't do it. Right? No, you're UNC. Nothing don't help the PNM to do anything. It's just like when Basio Pandey, when Mr. Manning was Prime Minister, Pandey got up in the Parliament and said the UNC have the solution to crime. And Mr. Manning invited him to sit down with him and let's discuss your proposal and discuss your initiative so we could help the country. And Pandey got up and famously said, it is not the job of the opposition to make the government look good. So why should I give you my ideas so that you could implement it and you get brownie points and you get votes? I will keep it on my chest, let people continue to die, let the crime rate continue to spiral, and then we will articulate our policies in the coming election, and then when we win, we will implement it. So it was never, again, the philosophy has continued within the UNC. Party first, it's not about country first. We say we have solutions to the crime situation that could help save the lives of citizens, but we are not going to give it to the government so the government can implement now and save lives, right? This is about holding it to our chest until the time is right so that we could use it to convince the population to put us back in office. Kamala Prasad told it to Hassan Bharat, country first, party first. And if you are about country first, go to hell. Yeah? But all saying, but this is who you all want to put back as Prime Minister? Party first? Really? So if it is you have a set of crooks in the party, which they do, and there is evidence that could put them behind bars and make the party look bad, well, hey, hush your mouth, don't say nothing, don't say anything. It's party first. We have to protect the party. So we know we have pedophiles, and we know we have human traffickers, and we know we have persons who run in prostitution rings, and we know we have people who were fired from state enterprises for malfeasance. Hush your mouth, don't talk about that. Party first. Yeah.
See who's out there. Caller, good morning.
Hey, morning, Bruce and Dominic. All right, let me first declare I am no PNN, right? But I subscribe to PNN because I do a lot of research on PNN and UNC and the other parties to know what they're all about before I go and stain my finger. But the screening committee is not the one who's in control of screening candidates, or does the political leader has full control of the screening committee or general counsel? As far as my research thing, it goes through general counsel. Now, yes. the political leader may have a say that they may want somebody there and they'll look into it. Simply as when Patrick Manning decided to call an early election and the party was taken against it, he went before general counsel. But the deal he made with general counsel to call the early election, he said that if he loses, he will step aside. And then new leadership take the PNM thing there. And general counsel agreed to that. Now, as far as I understand, too, general counsel has no say in governance. PNM, general counsel, and PNM party in government and the cabinet, there's a separate boundary between them. But if the party is complaining about the political leader who wants to, he has plenty of time, but he's going to call an early snap election, he has to face the general counsel. You know, because it's not like a one-man show like Kamala Prasad says, so she does what she wants, do what she wants, nobody can think. That's why it's very easy for her to win elections. She just has to rig it. All she has to do is remove people who don't support her, like Vatsant and the others, and put a set of yes men and women around them. And when you do that, you diminish your leadership. You don't have ideas. You don't have nothing. It's everything. Everybody look forward for what you have to say and what you're doing. It's not like a group of people come together with ideas and they discuss it and they move forward. And the reason why UNC has a lot of rich past ministers and the financiers and things between 2010 and 2015. And they rent in, they get kicked out of the place. They have no place to stay. They have no place that they can call their own. PNM has had a building for years. I bought a lot of the raffle tickets, you know, for the bands and all these things. And they're doing the business. They're fixing their home. They're moving forward. They're moving out from the old dilapidated building and going to a state-of-the-art 2022 or 2025 building. You know, that is a party with vision for me. So I don't know what Lever there will be talking about that he's a PNM, but he probably them first and them done. They don't do research. They don't think for themselves. He just loves Patrick Manning and that is it. So he hates Dr. Rowley because Dr. Rowley took over the reins from Patrick Manning and Patrick Manning gone and he just had a banker and that's a problem for him. And I think the radio station is not the place for him to vent his thing there. He should go and see a doctor. Thank you.
Caller, good morning.
Hi, morning, Bruce Dominic. Again, it's me.
Hey, Jen.
That caller there hit the nail on the head when I think in terms of the union, you know. Same thing, you know. No, especially in the PSA, they will not have a general council meeting at all and meet with the section representatives who will come and sit there and make them account for the money spending. That is what it is doing, these organizations, especially when they want to remain there forever and ever. No accountability. So UNC, PSA, as it is run now, OWTU, SW, whatever, seamen and whatever workers, NUJFW, NATO. When you think about it, it's the same kind of alignment. And then when you look at the players involved, they align also. Look at reading. Lambert was a counselor for PNM and Diego Martin. Lambert turned around and said that the PNM is the most brutal and hard to work with party when it comes to labor. These people, it was when a line is like second nature, as roll off the tongue. One of the most abusive and brutal government ever had when it comes to labor was the NAR. NAR cut everything because of the IMF and all that. That's the most brutal. We lose the cola, everything. This government, TNM government, especially under Dr. Equilliams, it started that way. When he went up to Marlborough House, our OWT president was there, Mr. Rojas. He took labor up there too to be a part of the formation of this country. He had them in government. He had them in certain places. PNM is the only organization that works hand in hand with labor, and there's a history for that. But these fellas were the same genius. They want to stay in office. They don't like democracy. The most democratic political party it have, they could say what they want, is the People's National Movement. They could say what they want. So that guy just brought that to my mind when I think about it. All of them operating just like the UNC. They stay in there forever. They only getting voted in right through. Nobody opposing them. And they're living on big salary. Nobody know what they're living on. Nobody know how they're buying this. Nothing. Everything shrouded in secrecy. That's why all of them want to be under the umbrella of UNC. Because apparently them operating just like UNC party are going.
So, Dominic, I see our countdown has begun. We have just about 2 minutes again.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, it was a pleasure being in your company. It was a pleasure having you in ours. Out of time, not out of things to say. Dominic, any closing?
Well, what can I say? Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. I'm hoping I can be on Sunday because I won't be back in the country as yet. So we play it by ear for now.
All right.
I'll see what I can do. So folks.
We order here. As we say,
ciao.